Welcome, my name is ZagsTheMan. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to make doors advancedly, of course, in Doom Builder. So check out the playlist below in the description for more tutorials on Doom Builder, and there will be the advanced, or the basic Doom building of doors in the other tutorial that you'll see. There'll be somewhere to click eventually to find that. And to show support, please share this with your friends and like it. And subscribe to keep up to date with all my Doom tutorials. So we're going to use the same thing that we did last time, the same location. The Doom guy wants to get to his desired shotgun so he can blast some monsters and that, but he's got the door in his way, which is a struggle for every person to deal with. A door they can't handle. So we are going to, of course, go into visual mode, which is W. We're going to raise the roof. Actually, we're going to literally raise the roof. We're going to give this a nice ceiling texture. We're going to do a sky. I think it is sky. There you go. F sky. That just is a cool texture when you... Oh, didn't do it then. Whoopsie daisy. Sky, not ceiling. Sky. Okay. Okay. We're going to increase the brightness because that's something nice you want to do. Make it nice and bright there. Okay, so we've got this doorway, but we're going to divide it. So we're going to change our matte rate, whatever you want to call it, and to go insert here, 128 by 16, and there we go. We're going to, oh, we're not going to do that. Control Z saves lives. We're going to do that. Make another actual thing there. Another sector. So that's our sector. This is our doorway. So we're going to change this area here. I like to do this in visual mode just so you can see what you're changing at the point. We're going to make that part lower and pegged. We're going to make this something door. Yeah, it's a door track. Because this is the most logical thing you'd use for a door, because that's what it's the track part. We're going to make these two lights. Now this tutorial is just visually the thing, sort of things you'd like to maybe add for, just to make the sort of textures look more impressive. And that, of course, if you've got that issue, move it to the left or right with the arrow keys. And that's that there. And we're going to add silver for this side, just because we want to make it more impressive. So silver, we're going to go to side. No, what is it? Door. It's under door. Door stop. That's it. So we're going to stop the door there. So just going to go that. The easy way to deselect is just going in and out of that mode. We're going to add textures above, because we'd prefer that to be textured. Now, of course, if you want to easily and quickly, you can go upper undef, and then it will just line it up properly. So, we've got our doorway. Now, of course, you want to add... Now, see when these textures are both highlighted, you go to sectors mode, and we're going to go... You can go up here, I think, and go... what is it? Make new sectors mode? M? Yes, you just click M. And you click there, that's a new sector, then all deselected. So, we're going to go visual mode, select the ground, and increase the brightness up to the same as the outside, because we've got lights, as we're going to call it. Okay, so we're going to add all the ceiling to the same thing. We might just make this part again different. I'm going to go brown. I think it's, yeah, just brown hug, just the most good to have there. Most good? Very good in English. I'm going to pull the door down by selecting the ceiling and do that. And then we're going to have a door part again, which you can make any door texture now. Just gonna have big door 4, because why not? Okay, so that's how you can set up doors to make them look more visually impressive. To sort of just not have a blocky door. This is thinner, so we're gonna make this quicker, like Sanic. Okay, so once we've done that, we can fly around and see the door just sitting there. So we're going to make this a wall texture. Now we're going to increase our little line bits to 32 again, just to make it easier. Now we're going to select both sides over here, so that's the player, just for relation purposes. We're going to right click. We're going to go into side depth mode, which I liked it, of course, visual. I'm going to go switch. Now there are a varied amount of switches that will have 2 images, if you want to say, to each texture. Like texture has 2 images, so it switches. So it switches. Okay, that's terrible. Anyway, now for the sake of this, we're going to make this the texture. So that separates it from each. But that means, I guess, well, if you want to change all these rooms just to that similar texture so it all visually adds up, you can just go here, which they're all different technically because they're not all upper. So we'll just select that, and you go here, go middle, and you go something like brown. So you just get that brown 96. This is the texture we're looking for. Gonna grab all of these, not that one. We're just gonna pull it to the left. I'm gonna lower it because this is just the way. Well, that makes it slightly awkward. So you can do the way I would have done it, which I won't do just because it just takes a bit too much time. Is to have a separate area. So I'd grab like I would make a new text. Like I'd actually go down here, make it back to 8, and then I'd just make a little box area. So go insert like that, 48, or it could be 32 as well. So of course you can pull it by right clicking, holding, and make it that. Then we'll go into visual mode, go over here, I'll pull that up, and then I'll make that just a brown switch, and then you can drag, or you can just find the switch area that was accompanying it. So we're doing the exact same thing here. It doesn't really matter what you do. We're just gonna have two. That's what you could make the switch like, makes them all closer to the ground, etc. Or you could even make a little sort of spot and then pull that above and have that there. But that's part of the advanced part that we're learning in this tutorial about making doors. So I'll leave that there. Well, I'm not going to get rid of it, but I'm just going to leave it as an example of what you could have made, what you should desire to make. And of course, I'm going to mention something very, very, very important to anything you're going to make. You always make the texture you're clicking on flippable to the outside. Definitely do that. So, I'm going to go back in here, and we can fly around and see these switches. So we're going to add these switches here, and we're going to do the same thing. You can do this, of course, from the upper mode. We're going to go door generic, as we did before. You can make them already open, close, raise, whatever you want to say. Raise just means you can make your own heights of movement. So close, wait, open, that's the thing. So we'll just do generic again, open, close, movement speed 20, and we'll have delay 50 because it's quite fast. Sector tag 1, play clicks, repeatable action. There you go. Now, of course, if you want to, oopsie daisy, wrong button. If you want to, I didn't use that as a click thing, but if you so I'll just lower that because we won't be able to walk over that to access it. So there's just a broken switch there. And we'll make this sector 1, tag 1, sector tag 1. So as you can see, when we do that, it lines up. Magic. Now you can make the door open as well. Insert. Insert. Could have just dragged across. And that can be the line that we use that makes the player walk over. And this is a repeatable action as well. So if you want to make a little animation thing where the door opens and makes a little scary jump or whatever, you can make it the same type there. Sector tag 1. And then lock, none, delay, 50. So you can do that as well. That will still interact. You can make as many door options to open them as you need to, as you see fit. So yes, that's pretty much how you make a door in Doom Builder. So yeah, that's how you can use switches. It's an advanced way, or as you can see, I separated this to make a walkable over area to open doors. So you don't even have to have a switch. You can just make it you can put little lines and have sensors, for example, and that's how you open doors in this. That's a pretty cool idea. So yeah, we'll just go into the actual game now, and we'll quickly get a glimpse of what it's like to open doors via these switches. And sync. So we'll go up here, click space, there we go, and it uses a little animation there, and opens. We've got the shotgun again. That's pretty good. So it's still going to take a while, I'd say, to close. There we go. And then we'll show an example of walking over, and voila, the door magically opens. So that's how you make advanced doors in Doom Builder. Quite simple, actually. It's just a couple of extra add-ons, but that's how you can make your door more visually impressive to the person playing, so you can recognize that's a door, adds in little fancy little lights, etc. And yeah, so thank you for watching this advanced part of the tutorial for making doors. Of course, check out links below in the description for more Doom Build tutorials. Hope you've enjoyed this enough to subscribe, and we'll see you in another tutorial. This has been ZagsTheMan, and I'm out.